Good morning, you little aliens. Good morning. Oh, look at the little baby. Look at that little baby sleeping. So cute. Oh, good morning. Good morning, little babies. Look at these little monkeys playing around inside of their bed. Oh, where did Chewy come from? Where were you, Chewy? What Chewy? Oh, playing with the squirrel monkeys? Hey, why you biting me? I'm not food. I am not food, you monkey. I'm not food. Stop it. Where's Chewy? Where's Chewy at? Chewy left? Oh, Chewy! What are you doing in there, man? They're like little kids. You guys are babies. You guys are little babies playing around. Get him, Lily, get him. Get him, Lily. Teach him what happens to little monkeys around here. And he likes going into the back of the bed. Look where Chewy comes in. Yeah, look inside the bag. Ready? Chewy, where's Chewy? Chewy, Chewy wooey. Where's Chewy at? Chewy left? The heck? Chewy, Chewy, what are you doing? There you go. What the heck? What are you doing? Oh, you guys dropped your little box and now you don't know what to do with yourselves? Oh, look, you got this cage to go into. Go, Chewy, go. Go. Uh-oh. The big monkey escaped. Get him, Lily. Get the big monkey. She's like, what the hell? She's like, those hands look familiar.
Scary? You never seen anything like that before, Mama?
I'll see y'all later. See ya. All right, which monkey are we gonna sell first? This one. This one's for sale first. Come here.
No.
Come here, Misa. They grab on so good. Oh, Chewy's over here defending her. Chewy's like, take one wrong move, I'll rip this finger off. Tweet.
NANI?! Oh, there's a bug. She's chasing it.
So I gave these guys a cup of food, and they're tasting the cup instead of the food. What are you doing, Chewy? Oh, he figured it out. Good job. Good job, Chewy. You said you're gonna get a little piece for yourself too. It's finally time to start weaning these little monkeys so that they could start eating only solids. Believe it or not, baby Leia and baby Mari are the best eaters. Check this out. Oh, Mari already has one in her hand. Mari and Leia go through the pellets like nothing. And Lily, which is 2 months older than them, is the one giving me a hard time. As you can see, she's asking for the milk. And I've already been cutting back their feedings. So for 2 weeks now, they've been getting less than 5 feedings a day. I started with doing 4 a day, then I cut down to 3, and right now I'm doing 2 feedings a day. It's actually been 3 weeks, so every week I cut back 1 feeding. And this week, now today is gonna be the first day that I'm only gonna feed 1 time a day. And I've noticed that when I cut down to 2 feeding, Lily started to get a lot skinnier. And I know she's been eating a little bit of the pellets, but not enough to maintain her weight. And these little guys, as you can see, they're chunky monkeys and they eat pellets, but they're trying to take advantage of me and ask for milk whenever I come in here, and they ignore the pellets for the most part in front of me. But I have that little camera, so I know that they've been eating pellets and they're doing good. I'm not too concerned about them. So today's the first day I'm going to cut down to 1 feeding for all of the monkeys. We're going to see how they take it. If I think that they're like not eating enough, then maybe I'll do more. But at the end of the day, it's going to be a little bit of a battle between me and them, because they're going to want to keep drinking milk and they're going to want to keep asking me for milk and for treats. If I keep giving it to them, they're only going to want it more. When it comes to raising these guys up, they're very similar to little kids. You want to give them good habits, and you don't want them to be picky, because if they end up picky, it's going to be a lot harder for the rest of their lives to feed them and to take care of them. So what I like to do is I always get them eating these pellets because these pellets are usually what they give me the hardest time with. And once I know they're eating this good, then I'll go ahead and start giving them different types of treats and stuff in their diet so that they could, you know, have a much more enriching diet than just pellets all the time. Right, Lily? Cute little monkey. Here you go, Leia. And here's Maddie. Maddie, you want a pellet? There you go, good girls. And like I said, Lily, where's Lily? Lily's the only one giving me a hard time. Lily, baby. Why are you playing back there with the paper? What are you doing? Come over here. Hey, come over here, monkey. Come over here, monkey. Here, Lily, come. Come, Lily. Why are you eating paper, man? You eat the weirdest things. Anything but your pellets, huh? There we go. But yeah, Lily is super similar to Alfred, I feel like. Even when it comes to eating, Alfred took 8 months to start eating solids. So Lily seems to be on the same track as Alfred, whereas these babies are a lot more independent. Even at 3 months old, they were eating solids, although right now they're 4 months old, so they're little beasts already when it comes to eating the pellets. They bite through it and everything. But when they were 3 months old, all they would do is just suck on the pellet until it softened up, and they would slowly eat it away like that. So I know Lily is capable. It's just that she doesn't even want to try. She'd rather be babied. Just like Alfred, she wants me to keep giving her food. Oh, you're gonna keep crying? You think that being cute's gonna feed you? Yeah, cute girls gotta eat. And it does kind of work. I really do want to feed her. But I think I gotta be tougher than you, Lily. I love you, Lily, but you gotta eat pellets. You know, Alfred was my only monkey and my first monkey. So I was, you know, more concerned with him, and I babied him a lot more. But with these babies, they've been a lot more work since I had so many of them. So I'm not trying to pamper Lily for another 3 months. So the goal is to try and force her to start eating pellets. I never wanted to do that. But like I said, the fact that these little ones are eating pellets just makes me a lot more comfortable. But what I'm going to do first today, I'm going to try and just break down the pellets and give it to her little by little every time that I would normally feed. So every couple hours, I'm going to come in here and give her pellets dry manually. If that's not really working, the other thing I had in mind is break down all the pellets, mix it with water, and give it to them kind of like if it was like some type of like pudding almost. If that doesn't work, then I'll just put it in a bottle with some water and just give it to them watered down. Maddie, don't bite my fingers. But yeah, we'll see throughout this video how the process goes. I'm hoping she is eating solids within a week, just like all the other ones, because I want to get these guys outside. And if they're drinking milk, it makes it a lot harder. Speaking of which, check out their cage. This was cleaned last night, and I just woke them up right now. So technically, they were up like an hour at most. And this is what it looks like. Oh my goodness, Leia. Be careful, you cute chunk of monkey. But I'm gonna clean this again probably in about an hour or two. It's not super dirty. I know it's pretty bad, but it's not super dirty. What I'll do is I'll just leave this like this, and I'll probably leave it open so they could run out and play, and they could do whatever they want for a little bit. And then I'll come in here, change it, and I'll show you what it looks like at the end of the day. So this is what I mean. Now they have the whole tent to run around and play, and that's what I let them do. Just have some fun in here while I have to work and not pay attention to them. But again, I'm always home, so I have this little camera that I set up, which got knocked over. I put it right here, and I can watch them doing all their crazy stuff. And it's important for the monkeys to get activities like this, especially as babies, to just get out there more and get more socialized. That's why I've taken them to some of my animal shows, and that's why I take them when I go shopping or when I go to my grandparents' house. I take them around because they need to toughen up and they need to get used to a lot of different things. So for example, loud noises, cars, things like that. It's all things I really want to get them used to from a young age, so that when they're older, they live a more, you know, stress-free life. And these little guys figured out how to rip open the zipper. They don't actually pull the zipper. They just like somehow like rip that open. And they come out here. And the day that they escaped, baby Leia, which was a little chicken the entire time, she would never want to leave her mom. She finally got the courage to come out and explore. And I was at my grandfather's house, so I didn't know they were out. They were running around for like a whole hour. And when I got back, Mari was like trying to climb this. Leia was like running over there. And Lily was all the way in the back in the shelf over there. And baby Leia, ever since that day, is a completely different monkey. Now she wants to be running around and chasing Mari and Lily. And yeah, I'm very happy to see that. So Leia is going to be getting a little bit more free time and a little bit more time to explore and adventure on her own so that she toughens up a little bit more. Lily, as you can see, she's very curious and she's always been very good. And she's even been a good eater. It's just she's like, she likes acting like a baby. What I mean is she loves to cling on to me and stuff. And she doesn't really need it. So it's not that she's shy or anything like that. She's not even super clingy anymore. It's just that there's moments where she's trying to be, you know, more baby, more cute. Just like this. And especially when she's trying to get milk. She knows that being cute, she's going to be getting all types of cute treats and kisses and love. But what I want her to understand is that she's only going to be getting pellets. When she starts eating solid pellets all the time, then I'll start giving them treats again. I don't want them to get comfortable eating just treats. Right, monkey? Monkey. Look at that. Mari's already chasing her. These guys are 3 months old. And Lily is 5 months old. Leia, you're up here too, Leia. But yeah, Leia was more of a runt. So I was always a little bit more worried about her. She was very slow to grow, very slow to get her hair, very slow to get off the toy. Like, she literally just started walking around more when she reached 3 months old. Where Mari and Lily have been running around pretty much since they got here at a month old. So there's a big difference in behavior when it comes to that. Forgot the reason I opened this was to take this paper away from them. But yeah, look at this. Now she's obsessed with this peanut oil. She keeps running to the box all the time to just stand on it. Right, Leia? You like peanut oil? That's because you're a little peanut yourself. Come here. Come here, you little monkey. Come here, you little monkey. And then we got Lily over here on top of my phone screaming into the speaker. Chunky monkey. Chunky monkey Mari. Oh, let go of that. Lily, get off the phone, please. Excuse me. Of course, whenever I put the monkeys into their enclosures, again, these guys sleep inside of there, inside of the tent, on top of that towel. So they're always inside of their snake-proof tent. That's why this is here. And after I put them in here, I come and make sure all the snakes are good. Right now, it's cold here in Florida after the hurricane and stuff. So I just left the snakes in here. And I got these new emerald tree boas we need to set up very soon. But yeah, I'm not too happy with how my snakes are set up. I would like them to have much bigger, nicer enclosures. But for now, they do need to stay in here. At the end of the day, safety is more important than comfort. And it's not even that the snakes are uncomfortable. It's mainly me being uncomfortable. I just always like to have a lot of enrichment for my animals. And even though snakes technically don't need that, people keep them in snake racks all the time. I do like, you know, having something that they could explore on a nightly basis. Because if you're just looking at the same 4 walls your entire life, that seems like a pretty depressing life. That being said, the snakes are always, all my animals are always being switched all the time, except really the bigger exotic mammals because they get more stressed out about it. But the reptiles get a new enclosure every now and then when I'm upgrading them. So they still get enrichment every time I switch things around for them. And after taking care of all the responsibilities for the day, well, not really all of them, but all the ones that need to be taken care of early in the morning. But Leia, you're coming up here too. No, come back. Oh my goodness. You're such a big girl. I already finished packing orders for the day, and now we have the monkey party going on. There's Alfred. Alfred, come. Come, Alfred. Oh. Lily, what are you doing on my phone, man? Come here. Here are all the babies. Alfred. Baby boy. This is my firstborn child right here. Come here, my baby. My boy, baby. Ow! It's okay, cutie pies. But yeah, luckily these guys all get along. I was a little bit scared because, you know, Alfred had not been with monkeys his entire life. Now that he's a full-grown adult, well, I mean, he's not really a full-grown adult. He's still young. But now that he's big, I thought it might be a little bit scary to introduce some young babies to him. But he's always been super nice to them, even since they were like a month old and they were super tiny babies. He's been super delicate with them. When I first brought her, he would try and pet her. He would touch her and he would like lick their heads and stuff. So he's always been very gentle. But that being said, he's still crazy. But oh, and he went to look for his toy. He got upset that he didn't have his toy over here. Let's go get it. Lily, you're screaming at him? So these babies are still a little bit more shy. They're not as free as him where he runs around and does whatever he wants in this house. I mean, that's what he's been doing since he was a baby. I used to just let him run free and run around while I fed the animals. So he's very used to it. Did you unlock the carpet python's cage, man? Come on, bro. Yeah, you see, now they're just starting to, for the first time ever, like wander off a little bit and start exploring. Of course, they've always been doing that to an extent. But now is when they're really starting to get a little bit more distance. Because before, they would only adventure like a foot or two. Right, monkeys? These monkeys are so cute. And then we have the little marmosets, jealous. With them, I play a little bit differently. With these guys, I put on the pamper and usually play like one long time for the day. And then, of course, they play with each other. And then for the marmosets, I kind of play with them in short bursts throughout the day. So I take them out for about 10-15 minutes at a time, a lot of times throughout the day. But yeah, it's really fun to see that these little guys still, like, with all the space that I give them and all the toys and stuff, they still want to be on top of me. Uh-oh, Leia got scared. Leia got scared. Don't be scared, baby Leia. Uh-oh. Well, at the end of the day, Leia is obsessed with her little toy. But, whoa, 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 whoa. Crazy monkeys, crazy monkeys. So you can see they play a little bit rough with each other. And Leia especially is a little bit more reserved, a little bit more shy. So she's a bit more scared. I purposely have her toy over there so that she like gets off of it more because she's been a little bit more of a late bloomer when it comes to getting off of the toy. Alfred is actually a late bloomer himself. He never got over the toy and he still actually uses it to this day. But Alfred is a little bit different because Alfred is all alone. So I left him the toy on purpose so that he would never feel lonely. And it's still nice to give it to him. Oh my goodness. And it's still nice for them to have the toy even as adults because that way they have, you know, a little toy that they play with and they wrestle with. Although for the most part, they're probably just going to do that with each other now once I put them together. They usually, like, I see them wrestling with a toy, they cuddle with a toy, they sleep with a toy. So I think that they'll play with a toy just as much as they'll play with each other. And this is so hard to record because they keep running from me and away from me. But these guys love to play around, as you can see. Baby Leia, where you going, baby Leia? You're gonna go down there and scream? You're gonna go scream at him, really? You can't say that that's their fault. You're looking for him. Mighty, welcome back. Welcome back, my babies. Lily's the one that's always been a lot more playful with Alfred since she's more of an even size. She's always been a lot braver, too, and loves to play with all the monkeys. Hey. Oh, you see, I don't even have to punish him. They defend themselves. If they don't like what he's doing, they'll let him know. And Alfred's a good boy because he does not get aggressive with them. What he does is he just gets scared and he feels like he's hurting them and he backs off. So even though they're babies, Alfred's a big baby too. And he's really nice. That's why he mainly plays with Lily because Lily's the one that actually likes it. You are so big already, Maddie. You pooped yourself? What are you doing in the trash can? Get away from there. Get out of the trash can. Uh-oh. I guess the best angle to record this from would be like this. And this is what it looks like at the end of the day. So now we gotta clean this up and set up the cage again for these little monkeys. As you can see, these guys are getting really big and they can no longer be in this small enclosure. So it's gonna be time to take them out very soon.